Crosswave, the right hit music mix.
This radio station is all about music and lots of talking with sense. Brace yourself. Listen live everywhere, anytime. Broadcasting via World Wide Web. www.crosswaveradio.com. The future of radio. Others run out of power. We don't.
Crosswave.
The right hit music mix.
To sit down with Scott Dion Brown, a musical talk show with in-studio guest performers and interesting program features. Anchored by the man with many titles. Musician, producer, actor, director, YouTuber, filmmaker. Well, the list is long because he's the man and more. So friends, Canadians, ladies and gentlemen, your Sunday midday fun starts here. Welcome to the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Should old acquaintance be for... Hi, everybody. Welcome to the New Year's special of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. I am your host, here as always, Scott Dion Brown, and I'm joined, of course, by my fantastic co-host,
Regina Lena.
Hello, Regine.
Hi, how's it going, Scott?
Pretty good. How are you?
I am good. Still feeling the festive vibe.
Yeah, how was your Christmas?
It was good. You know what's funny? Throughout Christmas, I was sick. Got my voice back just in time for Christmas.
That's right. Yeah, you messaged me that your voice was complete, like, only a few days ago.
I literally had no voice Christmas Eve, and my family's like, how are you going to do this? But I did it. It was a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle, everybody.
It was. How was your Christmas, Scott?
It was great. We had family over on the 20... In fact, there were several family events to go to basically every day. Yeah, there was lots of... I was very tired for a few days. You know, and I see a lot of memes online, people talking about it, but it's so true. That little period between Christmas and New Year's,
yes.
Everyone's always confused. What day is it?
Don't know what day it is. I almost forgot it was Sunday, so I'm hoping that our followers remember to tune in today.
Yes. Well, you know, if they're subscribed on the page, they hopefully got a notification.
Yeah, I got a notification.
There you go. Or on Twitch as well.
Hi everyone that's watching.
Hi everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to our New Year special. So let's kick this show off.
Yes, let's do it.
This is going to be fantastic. And this show, of course, we can't start it without, of course, thanking our fantastic title sponsors who made this show and every show possible.
Yes.
So let's acknowledge our title sponsors right off the top here. Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by our two title sponsors. Regine.
Yes, Scott.
Do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
I definitely do.
Are you buying or selling a home?
I'm thinking about it.
There you go. Well, in that case, Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. Start your new year off right. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see your current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. Thank you, Jennifer C.
Thank you.
Our second title sponsor is a full-service mortgage brokerage. Oriana Financial has the resources, knowledge, and experience to research every mortgage option for you.
Wow.
Whether it's from a major bank or alternative lender. Tracy Simeka and her team of professionals can assist with first, second, and even third mortgages. With over 25 years experience in the mortgage business, Tracy understands your needs and also gives free advice. Oriana Markham Group is available 24/7 and can meet wherever and whenever is convenient for you. Learn more by visiting orianamarkhamgroup.com or call now at 416-318-7171. When the bank says no, call Tracy. Thank you to our title
and they
sponsor.
gave us amazing gifts last week.
Yeah, all through the holiday season. Every single Sunday, all leading up to our Christmas
we had
special.
Something from them.
We had wonderful, we gave away hams, holiday hams. And what else did we give away?
We gave away shopping gift cards.
Gift cards, Timmy's Cards, Yorkdale. Walmart.
And $50 last week.
Cold hard cash and hams. Lots and lots of hams.
So sorry if you guys are getting annoyed from Scott.
So thank you to our title sponsors. And
Speaking of raffles,
Yeah,
let's
actually.
start off by letting you guys know that one of our sponsors, Jewelry Forever, has actually stepped in and gave us something
Yeah.
to raffle off for you guys for the entire month of January.
That's right. So let's acknowledge them first. Jewelry Forever, they've been a sponsor of the show for a while now. They are conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham. They do custom-made jewelry repairs and change watch batteries all on site.
Wow.
Or you can shop online at jewelryforever.ca with free shipping with any orders of $149 or more. Well, thank you, Jewelry Forever, for donating this fantastic
Bum, ba-da-dum.
watch. Can you see that? There you go.
Bum,
Beautiful
ba-da.
watch. Wow, see? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there it is. Here we got extreme close-up.
So this woman's watch is actually valued at over $200. Whoa! And it won't be damaged, we promise. So the watch, it's super easy to get. All you have to do for the entire month of January is go on to our videos, share them, like them, and leave a comment. And your name will automatically be put into the draw, just like what we've been doing for the month of December.
So you just got to comment in the live stream. So basically, right? So if you're right on Facebook.
Yep.
So if you're watching us on Facebook right now, facebook.com/crosswaveradio, leave a comment down below, and your name will automatically be entered into the draw, which will be at the end of January.
Yes.
So, and in the meantime, go to Jewelry Forever. Thank you, Jewelry Forever, for giving us this beautiful thing. And tell them Scott and Regine sent you
we got you guys.
while you're there. Well, now, Regine, I think I'd like to meet our guest.
Me too.
We have a really, really cool guest here with us today. So I'm going to read her intro, and then we'll meet her.
Yay.
With the speed of light and in the fashion of a ready-made, talented entertainer, Canada-based artiste Polly B is becoming an act to desire both home and abroad. She is known in real life as Paulina Alamiposi Nana Akua Bello,
Whoa.
a name apparently christened into a showbiz identity that is now becoming familiar with many music lovers. Paulina was born to a Ghanaian mother and a Nigerian father, who she describes as having become a solid source of inspiration to her personal life and a support system for her aspiration. Currently a student at the University of Toronto in Canada, the 21-year-old has had to combine school with a promising yet tedious hustle of her music career. She started off singing in her school and in church, and the passion for her craft meets up with the burgeoning talent that has kept her up to date. Most recently, she's came out with her first single, which was Be My Lover, and she's continued since then to come out with many, many awesome songs. So let's meet her. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Polly B. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Thank you for
I'm
being
very good.
Welcome to our show. You picked the best day, the last day of 2000.
Oh my God, it's
Our final
amazing
guest of the
here.
year.
It's amazing here. So far, I'm just enjoying myself.
Great. Well, we're really glad
So
you came.
happy.
So how are your holiday season? Did you do anything special for Christmas, or do you have any traditions you do, or how do you?
Well, actually, I just had fun. I just
That's
went out
important.
with my family, and that's all. I just came back home and watch movies.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
that's
Sounds like a perfect Christmas.
yeah, that's pretty much what mine was. I mean, we had a turkey dinner and everything, but yeah, it's really about family. It's about just being together this time of year, and there you go. Did you today? Well, you obviously can't if you're listening. If you're in Toronto, you know it snowed pretty bad today.
I walked outside. I'm like, Scott, why is it snowing?
I mean, it was I don't think it was the first snowfall,
No.
but it was. This was the first one where I think it affected the driving. How was it getting
not,
in here?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, it's not like last year was extremely bad. Trust me. And this year is just like it's okay.
Yeah, it's a thin dusting. I mean, I actually quite enjoyed
pretty.
driving. Yeah, it looks pretty. Although in a few hours or by the end of today, it's
We're
going to be
all
all
gonna hate
slushy
it.
mess. But I find I enjoy driving in snow. Actually, it's fun, and we have winter tires. But the only part that annoys me is like when you get behind other drivers that
And they
aren't.
don't know how to drive in
you-
snow.
Yeah, then that's when it gets dangerous. But when it's really snowy and there aren't any cars, it's like driving a boat. You know, you just slide around the road. I enjoy that a lot, actually. Maybe that's just me. Yay! Happy New Year! Speaking of New Year's, New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
Are you guys the types to make New Year's resolutions? Have you ever made them in the past, or?
I've made them in the past, like when I was in high school, and your teachers are all, oh, so what's your New Year's resolution? You're like, oh man, I have to think of something. And it never really is something that you're going to do. You just say it to say it,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like now that I'm older, not in high school, when people are like, oh, what's your New Year's resolution? I'm like, to save my money.
That's me.
Right? I'm like,
That's me. That's me, actually.
It's a good one to make.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I normally don't do any. And last year I set a bunch of goals things that I wanted to get done by the end of the year. And I didn't finish any of them.
Yeah.
But I partially finished several of them. So I think it can be a good thing. I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea for people to put a whole ton of pressure on yourself. And again, I think you got to kind of be realistic about your goals. Like your goal shouldn't be, this is the year that I'm going to change my entire life and everything's going to be.
I'm going to change the world.
Of course.
I mean, like, it's a good thing to try to do, but I think what's important is you don't want to set yourself up for setting a goal that's so lofty that you're not going to be able to achieve it. And it also makes a lot more sense to sort of set smaller, sort of more manageable goals.
Yeah.
Like what I do. So one of my New Year's resolutions last year was to, I wanted to make 2 films, 2 film projects, and I didn't make 2, but I'm practically finished 1, and the second one I'm writing. So it's like I've started it, so almost there. You know, we're working.
That's
on
nice.
it. But so I don't know.
Well, you kind of did. You did your film, and then you made your most recent YouTube
That's true.
video. So that's kind of like a film in
true.
itself.
In fact, actually, if you count my YouTube channel, I've made
You
a ton
definitely
of films
You
because I posted.
did it, and you went above and beyond.
I posted almost
Come
every
on,
week
Scott.
this year, actually, which is pretty.
Well, there you go.
So I guess that counts too.
So next year, you're gonna daily vlog?
No.
Up it up a bit.
Daily vloggers, I mean, I'm really impressed by what they do, but if I took, it would be the only thing I do. I would just be editing all. I already
We'd
feel like
never
I'm.
see Scott.
Yeah, I already feel like I'm editing all the time, and if I did it every day, then I'd actually just be editing all the time.
Wow.
But
So Polly B, what's your New Year's resolution this year?
Actually, mine is like, I just want to be like a different person every year. I want to like correct my mistakes. The things that I did this year that was not good for me, I just want to change it in my next year.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
I think that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's not necessarily about a whole reset, but I think New Year's, it's a good time, even though it's arbitrary and there's no reason why you have to do it at this time. But I think it's a way, you know, for a person can take a look at yourself and say, you know,
What can I do different?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a good way to think about it.
I think I was on Pinterest, and it had like a bunch of reflection questions for the end of the year, and they were so deep. It's like, am I happy with who I am this year, or what could I have done differently? Do I like how people portray me, or how would people portray me? I'm like, whoa, this is deep.
It is deep.
But I think it's good to like self-reflect.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely through it.
Even if you don't set like a hard, like, this is what I'm gonna do, even just taking a moment to reflect on yourself and where you'd like to be, say.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes
a
you
good
a
way to
stronger person in actually.
Oh,
So
definitely.
like, yeah.
yeah. So people, concluding this New Year's resolution.
Comment down below what your New
What are
Year's
your New Year's
resolution is.
resolutions? And you know, don't put too much pressure on yourself. They say that most people who set like when they set New Year's resolutions, they usually like abandon them by like February.
Aw.
Most people.
So
That's what they
in
say.
our February, when we hit February, I'm like, so Scott, how's your New Year's resolution coming?
Yeah, well, that's like, I'm not sure what my New Year's resolutions are going to be this year.
I feel like for me, because I do have the pageant coming up in April, I feel like I did not work out. So I competed in Miss Universe Canada in 2017. I had not worked out from October 2017 up until just recently. So I think for this year, upcoming year, I'm just gonna keep going with it and not just stop, because I'm like, all right, I don't have a pageant, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm like, I like the adrenaline and I like feeling healthier. So I think that's gonna be my goal this year.
Working out's a big one. I mean, I think a lot of people always say one of the biggest New Year's resolutions people make is, this is the year I'm going to get into shape. And actually, working out was one of mine as well. Like, I wanted to have a regular workout regimen, and I was pretty good for quite a bit of
Until February.
Yeah, until February 1st. Then I,
you
just
give up.
lost it. Yeah, but it was okay. I was okay. It was but again, same thing. I think if you're gonna, one thing I find is a good way to help meet your goals is like, don't think about it in terms of like a big thing, like one big thing you have to do for New Year's, but it's really a bunch of little things, right?
Of course.
So instead of thinking in terms of New Year resolution, think of like, what are you gonna do this month or each month?
Yeah.
One little thing here and there.
Yeah, that
each
makes
day.
sense.
It's like, what are you gonna do this? Yeah.
you know, break it up. Break it up into smaller little
Or
increments.
even quarters, like quarterly goals.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, remember, you're not going to go from never lifting a weight or doing a push-up in your life to being like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the year. But you know, any progress, any step in the right direction is a step. So just you know, take some moment to reflect and take a step.
Would you change your voice, Scott?
That was my serious voice for a moment to let everybody know that you don't have to put too much. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to say. Happy New Year, everybody. Speaking of New Year's. Actually, no. I was going to say, speaking of the holidays that just passed, I wanted to show you guys some of the Christmas presents I got.
Ooh, show us.
These are just some of my favorites.
Can I start with what I got for Christmas?
Yeah, go do it.
So, I don't know. My mom says it's because we've been doing the radio show, and maybe she feels bad for me stopping my singing career, whatever.
Oh.
Sorry, Mom, calling you out. So for Christmas, keep in mind I had no voice. I opened up one of those karaoke mics that you plug into your phone, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I can't use it right now.
All right, so we'll have Regine.
No.
Next week's episode will just be a solo performance from Regine for an hour.
I'm gonna bring in my karaoke microphone.
Yeah.
Maybe
lovely.
not next week. Let's not start off the new year like that.
We'll rehearse. Our New Year's resolution is to Regine will be singing for an entire.
I got you guys. Let's say this time next year.
Yeah. Well, here, let me show you some gifts.
Yeah, show us.
So, first one I got, I was very pleased with. People who know me know that I'm a CFL fan.
Well, there you go.
So
that's cool.
I got a football. I got a CFL football.
And you'll see it here every week.
Well, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to bring it with me every time, but actually it looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
It does.
It's cool.
Yeah. I'm an Argos fan. Argos weren't good this season, though. They were terrible.
It's okay. Shh.
But,
Next year.
So I got a ball. Cool,
What
right?
did you get, Polly B?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I had got a new headphone.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. I just like it. I always complain about my headphone, and then my dad goes like, "Okay, so this year, what do you want?" I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. It was like, okay, I got you. Then I got a new headphone. I'm like, woo!
That's awesome.
Yay! Finally!
Yay.
I find as we get older, it gets harder and harder to like buy gifts for people. That's
I
the thing.
know.
To buy gifts for people or to buy gifts for yourself?
Well, yourself, but also I even find, you know, once you become like an adult or
Yeah.
whatever, it's like most people, if they want something,
They buy it.
they'll just go get it, right? And so you're always trying to find something like, what does that person want that they don't have or that they might need?
Of course.
And again, it's the same thing where somebody will ask me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, oh, I'm fine, you know.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
But then, you know, every now and again, somebody goes, hey, well, I know you like football, but you know, that's just the thought, I guess. But it's so hard. It's hard to get people gifts.
I find it's once you know the person, it's easier to get them a gift. So like when you kept talking about Lego, I got Scott a Lego ornament.
Yes, that's right. You did. Yeah.
So it's like once you get to know the person truly, then it's like, okay, then it's easier to give them gifts. Like, for instance, I have 3 brothers.
Yeah.
One of them already told me what he wanted. He's 9, so of course he tells everyone what he wants for Christmas.
Sweet.
And then I got my middle brother, because I know he's into basketball, so I got him this huge water bottle jug that has a Gatorade logo on it, because what a 17-year-old doesn't want a Gatorade water bottle when ball is life, and because he injures himself all the time, I got him a hot cold press.
That's awesome.
And then my other brother, who I'm not so close to, I was like, oh, what do I get him?
So
but I got him a dog tag that has a cross on it, and he loved it. So
awesome.
woo.
Successful shopping spree.
Exactly. So I feel like once you really know the person, but when it's like Secret Santas, oh, that's the hardest.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, speaking of Secret Santa,
What'd your Secret Santa get you, Scott? Oh my goodness.
it's Super Mario's hat. Is that awesome? I actually was really happy
it
with it.
is.
I'm like, you know, I mean,
You should just wear it for the rest of the show.
it's not really, I don't think it's going to stay. It's not going to stay. But anyway, I guess if you like video games, this is a gift you'd want. And if you don't like video games, you'd be like, why?
I should have given that to my brother.
Do, 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 do. It's pretty awesome. I guess, again, if you're listening on the radio, I'm wearing Super Mario's hat, literally the red hat with the M.
Yes,
I'm wearing it right now. I want to hear a song from Polly B.
Me too.
Hear your songs. So, which one would you like to play first?
Actually, I have a new one right now that I currently released, and it's called "For You."
For You.
For You.
All right. We'll talk a bit about it after we play it, but let's hear it first. So let's listen to For You from Polly. Let's hear the Mario things.
For you, yeah. If you do me well, I got it for you, yeah. Honey, anything you want, I go give to you, yeah. Cause I never seen a guy like you. I never see your type before. I got it for you, I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. I did for you, I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. La 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 la. See the first time you come my way, you make me fall and I don't know why. And the look in your eyes so bright, yeah. Boy, you're just so fine. And the way you they hold my hand, you catch my heart and I come they shy. Tell me something, baby, yeah. Cause I wanna be with you, I wanna stay with you forever, yeah. I wanna die with you, I wanna carry your bikini, baby, yeah. I wanna be with you, I wanna stay with you forever, yeah. I wanna die with you, I wanna grow with you, yeah. I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. I did for you, I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. Calling, calling, my heart is calling for you. Falling, falling, baby, I'm falling for you. So if you love me, baby, come to my rescue, baby. No, they do me, darling, baby. Run to me, oh, baby, yeah. I wanna be with you, I wanna stay with you forever, yeah. I wanna die with you, I wanna grow with you, yeah. I go there for you, I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. I did for you, I go give to you, honey, I decrease for you, I go love you, die, oh yeah, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah. I wanna be with you, I wanna stay with you forever, yeah. Olivier, Famous Entertainment.
And that was For You from Polly B. That live performance was brought to you by the Canada's Top Choice Council, a non-profit organization which is proud to present 3 amazing events held annually that will help grow the community, advance education, self-empowerment, and promote public appreciation for the arts.
Yes.
And those 3 events are, we've got the...
So we have the Canada Top Choice pageant coming up in August. So any woman, any girl, no matter how old you are, if you are interested in competing in a pageant, whether you've always wanted to, it may have been your dream, now's your chance to do it. And not only do we work with empowering women, but we also empower the men in our community. We have the Men of Honor happening in York Region, which actually, Scott, was recently nominated.
Yes.
So
Yes,
look
I
out
was.
for that.
Yeah, I just found that out a
few days ago.
couple days ago. I've been nominated, which is quite an honor. So I'll be honored to be nominated as one of the Men of Honor event. That's happening January 17th, I believe. January 17th.
And then we also have the Give Back concert, which again Scott is going to be performing at. So you'll be seeing Scott a lot.
That's in March. Tickets are still available. I think are they still $20 or are they at $25 now?
I believe they're still $20.
I think they're still at the introductory price of $20. So March A lot of great lineup of artists are going to be performing. It's
Yes.
going to be fantastic. Canada's top choice charitable foundation. Thank you very much for sponsoring the show. For You from Polly B. Great song.
Thank you.
So
It doesn't feel like it's winter outside anymore. Like you have such an island vibe.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me a bit about that song. How did that song come about?
Actually, it's Christmas time, and December is the year of love. Like most couples show love to each other mostly. So I brought out that song to show that, I try to make that kind of like story in the song to make people to sing it to their loved ones. Like, oh, okay, I'm a girl right now. I want to sing it to my my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, I'll go there for you, which is an Afro pop music. So it's like an African music. You understand? So I'll go there for you means I will be with you.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I made that song.
Very cool.
I like it.
It got me moving.
So where can we find your music?
It's actually available on all musical platforms. Actually, it's on iTunes everywhere.
Nice.
Right.
Sweet.
Do you
So
have
this-
a specific because I know Scott prefers YouTube. Which one do you prefer more?
Yeah. It's on YouTube too. So it depends on what you like.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the best way to find you is just search Polly B, right? So that's Polly Pauli.
Yeah, and then B.
B.
Yeah.
Polly B on all so Spotify, iTunes, all of those things.
Everywhere.
Find Polly B. Follow her. I think you're on Twitter. Are you on Instagram as well?
Yeah. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter at PollyBOfficial.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Find Polly B. Yeah, very cool song. What was I going to ask about? Oh yeah, you know what I did last night? Have you guys ever heard of The Room? The movie The Room?
No.
So last night I went to a screening it was like an 11 o'clock screening of The Room. So did you guys ever hear the movie The Disaster Artist? James Franco? Okay.
You're the only one, Scott.
So we won't talk about this too long then. But what I'll say is The Room was like, they call it the Citizen Kane of bad movies. So like they say it's like the worst movie ever made, some people say. Wow. It was this movie so there's this guy named Tommy Wiseau who he was back in, I guess, 90s, early 2000s. He like really wanted to be a filmmaker, and one day he just decided, okay, I'm gonna make my own movie. So he went and but the thing that's weird about him is nobody knows where he's from. He won't talk about where he's from. People ask him where he's from. He always says he's from New Orleans, but his accent suggests that he's somewhere in Europe. But he's got this long hair, and he never talks about where he's from. Nobody knows where he got his money from. The movie that he made, he spent like $7 million making the movie, but nobody knows how he got his money or where
the
it
money
came
come from. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he made this movie. He hired all professional crews, and they made this movie. He wrote it, and he starred in it, and the movie is so strange. People who are watching this, if you Google The Room, not Room, The Room. It's such a weird movie. But what's happened with this movie is it was a total failure when it came out. But it kind of, because of how weird and not really very good it is.
They still got the title of the worst movie.
Well, but it's gotten this cult status now where it's people go, like last night, so it shows at this theater downtown in Toronto called the Carlton Cinema, and they play it there I think every month. And there are monthly screenings of this movie all over North America, and they always sell out. And sometimes this guy Tommy Wiseau even comes and like promotes it. So he's kind of become this famous movie star, but he's famous for making this really strange
And weird movies?
It's such a strange movie. But anyway, I went last night and it was packed, but the way it is now is like the whole audience is laughing and talking with the lines and through the whole movie. So like watching it with an audience is like a whole experience. It's really cool. I would suggest it. It's kind of like people who know the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's kind of the same idea where they go to the theater and there's like an audience participation element into it. The Room is like that too, where the audience is like involved. Like there's this moment where they show spoons, like there are pictures of spoons, and everybody brings plastic spoons and throws them at the screen. So every time you see these pictures of spoons, the whole theater just had spoons flying across the center.
I'm glad I'm not the one cleaning up.
Yeah, they must have to just sweep the whole place out. But it was such a weird experience. And I guess, I mean, we're probably not going to talk about it anymore because I'm the only one here who knows about it.
Yeah.
But
We're looking at each other like, okay, Scott.
But look up, but that's where I was last night, 11 o'clock at Carlton. But The Room, Tommy Wiseau. So weird. So weird. Yay! That was awesome.
Oh, Scott.
What are you pointing at? that's cool. So I've just been handed a piece of paper. So apparently on the show, and I think we can always do this, right? But we always kind of forget. There is a hotline for the show. You can actually call in
and be a part
of the show. You can ask us a question. You can ask Polly a question. The hotline is 905-597-7044. And both numbers, you can call both numbers. The other one is 647-955-8820. So those are the two numbers. 905-597-7044 and 647-955-8820. If you want to call in and talk to us, you know what?
Do it.
You can do it. So yeah, let's do it. So do you guys have any plans for New Year's? What are you planning to do?
Actually, I don't know yet.
It's tomorrow. It's fine. You got time.
I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. But all I'm gonna do right now, I'm going to swim.
Swim?
Yeah, I think that's best for.
Awesome. Where are you gonna swim?
Where?
Somewhere.
Where are we going?
She's going to a swimming pool.
Yeah, swimming pool, of course. But I don't know where. But
I guess it'd be an indoor pool.
Yeah.
I would imagine at this time of year, probably. That's cool.
Do you have any New Year traditions or?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't either, really. I mean, well, what are you doing? Have you made plans for this year?
So tomorrow I am going to see my stepdad's family. So we don't do gift giving on Christmas itself. Because, we see everyone. We like to just open the gifts all at once. So tomorrow, before the countdown, we're going to have dinner. We're going to do our annual family photos and then do our gift exchange. And then hopefully that's enough time in between dinner and the countdown to actually enjoy family time.
Wow. So you have like an actual New Year's tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have that myself. I'm in the same boat as you.
He's gonna go swimming tomorrow.
I'm gonna go swimming.
Yeah, let's go swimming.
I'll be spending my New Year's swimming, everybody. Yeah, I mean, in past years, I've gone to Nathan Phillips Square in Toronto, is where the big outdoor New Year's
get so
is.
crowded.
Yeah, I mean, it is fun. I think I've gone a few times over the years, but yeah, I mean, and it's cold. And it's
now it's snowy.
I mean, it is fun. It's a bit of a commitment because you're kind of stuck in the middle of all these people, and you watch the show. It's a big thing. I mean, it's a lot of people do it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that this year. I might end up down there. I don't know.
Well, it's fun because at least within different cities and the towns within the GTA, they're all giving away free transportation. So you might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Yeah, the TTC is all free on New Year's and all across.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I know, Mississauga also has it. I'm sure the York region has it. Prevent people from drinking and driving.
Yeah. So don't drink and drive, everybody. Arrive alive.
Exactly.
Don't become one of those statistics.
Commercials.
Yeah, seriously.
Those commercials are heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean they can be shocking, but I guess that's the idea. They wanna But yeah, don't do it. It's especially now with all the TTC and all the other public transport being free. There's no excuse, people. Go out there, have your fun, because it is New Year's. Have some fun, but.
And speaking of New Year's, another tradition I know our family does. I think it's a Filipino thing where we actually throw coins, and I know Jennifer has provided us with coins. So at the countdown, you shake the coins just like this, and then at New Year's, you just throw it in the air, and all the kids run and grab them. I've been hit a few times with coins, but you keep that. Well, I was told to keep that money throughout the year, and that kind of grows.
All right, so we'll do that. What we'll do is we're going to do our own countdown at the end of this show.
Yes.
And
That'll
because
be fun.
Yeah, it will be. And what's cool is so this show it's live, but it's also available as soon as the show's over on demand on the Facebook page. So at 11 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night, you can replay this show.
Exactly.
Time it so that the countdown, and then you can celebrate us throwing the coins on real New Year's.
And we're going to throw them all on Scott's head.
If you can try, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. I've got my Mario cap, so that'll be fine. But yeah, New Year's, everybody. Arrive alive, don't drink and drive.
Yes, and to bring us to another break, let's hear another song.
Yeah, I
want to
hear another song from Polly B. What do you want? What are we gonna hear next?
Okay. Can you play Lady Dondada?
We sure can.
Yes, you can.
Let's give it. So we're just getting it set up. Tell us a bit about this song.
Actually, I did the song with a Ghanaian artist, which she's dead right now. She's no more.
Rest in peace.
Yes, yeah. So she's late, and it's kind of give me this kind of vibe that makes me remember her all the time. And also, this song actually made me a little bit of who I am today. Because that song actually opened ways for me to have more fans, for me to have that fan base, and then for people to accept me in Africa, especially in Ghana and Nigeria. So they really love this song, and I think it's one of my first hit song.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, let's hear it.
Polly B,
Me said a bad girl turn the 90s bad girl turn.
them they ask me what's the coco. Yeah, them number one die, they wanna follow. Yeah, happy you know no. Say me Polly B, my bad my bona. Yeah, le. I got the fight for this, making no delay, Charlie. Are you ready for me? Every time when we come around, them don't love me. Calling me Lady Dundada, Lady Dundada. Every time when we come around, them don't love me. Calling me Lady Dundada, Lady Dundada. So I give them the Al-Qaeda, the Al-Qaeda. Show them, yeah. Do the Al-Qaeda, show them. Give them the Al-Qaeda, show them, yeah. Do the
When they
Al-Qaeda.
ask me what's the coco, cause they be like I the family and not the follow. Yeah. I be them no say. When we step down the place turn up, and then them pen and them and them down. When I come around, them fin no star girl they are so calling me bunny pandas. Drop below me them say pan it so I gotta fight for this, make it no delay, Charlie. Are you ready for it? Get it, go send her over. Hey, Billy Mo, show I'm sick, you be the yoga. Hey, make it no do dollar. Get it, you send her over. Hey, Billy Mo, show I'm sick, you be the yoga. Hey, make it no do dollar.
Let them know. Every time when we come around, them don't love me. Calling me Lady Dundada, Lady Dundada. Every time when we come around, them don't love me. Calling me Lady Dundada, Lady Dundada. So I give them the Al-Qaeda, the Al-Qaeda. Show them, yeah. Do the Al-Qaeda, show them. Give them the Al-Qaeda, show them, yeah. Do the Al-Qaeda.
Send her over. Hey, Billy Mo, show I'm sick, you be the yoga. Hey, make it no do dollar. Get it, you send her over. Hey, Billy Mo, show I'm sick, you be the yoga. Hey, make it no do dollar.
Bad girls taking over. Billy Mo, you know say we be the yoga. Make it no do that. It's Kid Nature on the beats.
Crosswave, the right hit music mix.
And we're back.
And we are back, everybody. That musical song performance was brought to you by Cecile's Line Dance Class. Cecile's Line Dance Class was established in 1998. They have classes for all ages every Thursday from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at 4500 Shepherd Avenue East, Unit 3, Scarborough, and every Sunday from 2:30 till 4:30 at JC Grill, 1686 Ellesmere Road, Scarborough. We're heading there right after the show for some line dancing,
Right
aren't we,
after
guys?
the show.
Right after the show.
Woo.
Give them a call at 647-215-3013. Classes for all ages, Cecile's Line Dance Class. And of course, it's also brought to you by Janet Ha. Our newest sponsor, Janet is a financial services representative. Give her a call at 416-858-9186 for life insurance, travel insurance, investment funds, mortgage insurance, and more. Janet Ha is the best. Give her a call, Janet Ha. Thank you to those two for sponsoring that song.
And if you want to sponsor, Scott, how can they sponsor?
Get in touch with us at Radio Show AD, Radio Show Ad at gmail.com. And we'd love for you to sponsor the show.
Or you can reach us on any of our social media. Send us a message, and we will connect you with the right person.
Get in touch, and we'll set it up.
So your song, you talked about how it welcomed you into your community. So do you have any tours coming up?
Of course, yes. I actually always have my tour during the summer.
Nice.
Yeah, because we have long holiday and all that, so I have the opportunity to travel out to have more connection with my fans. But I think next month I'm traveling to Kenya for a tour. Yeah.
Wow.
So from next year I'll be going on tour like.
So we're never gonna
frequently.
see you again because you'll be all over the world.
Anytime you want me to come, I'll be here.
We'll get it back. We'll get it
Yeah.
back. So,
Awesome.
so if you want to find out about all that information, find you on social media. Yeah,
Of course, yeah,
everything's
especially my Instagram, which is at PauliBofficial.
there. Paulibi, P-A-U-L-I-B.
OFFICIAL.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, together.
Polly B official. So, are you excited to travel? Is there anywhere specific that you're excited for?
Yes, I think, and that is Kenya because it's my first time going there, and I can't wait to be there. So I'm pretty excited.
That's awesome. That's a great way to start the new year too.
And I think did it come out yet? I know you were you worked on a music video recently. Is it out or is it coming out
Of
soon?
course, yes, it's out, and that's the one we played, the first one, which is For You. It's currently out. I just released it I think 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that the one that Nisi was talking about when she was
Yes.
here last?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
Nisi Lexi was a friend of the show, guest previous. She said she did the she did the stylist for the
Yes.
for it, the
Yes,
clothing, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She did.
Very cool. So and that's on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
We're going to share it on our social media page so that those who are watching can tune in and see her video.
Yeah. And then when you watch it, subscribe to her on YouTube. Get
Yes.
some subs. And then while you're there, subscribe to my channel too.
We're going to get Scott to 1,000. If it doesn't happen now, it'll happen next year. Don't worry, Scott. You're almost there.
Come on, people. It's actually been climbing. It's been
It's a
climbing
video.
steadily.
It's
Yeah.
your video.
But on YouTube, what is it? Is it Polly B official as well?
Official as well.
So find her on YouTube and Scott John Brown. It's funny. I've just been looking at the main camera. It's like every show,
There's
the area
more
around
and
me gets
more.
more and more messy.
Soon there's going to be a wall and we can't see Scott.
Just more and more stuff. We got balloons. We got this. We got. I mean, I these probably won't stay past New Year's, but.
And then it'll be Valentine's.
Who even knows?
We'll be like Dollarama, how quickly they just change
Yeah.
their stuff. We'll be prepared. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Dollarama's like
All of that.
getting all of our business every episode. We add more things. Wonderful. The music video. So I want to know a bit more about it though. So what was the concept
process
behind
of
it,
it.
or what were you?
As I said earlier, it's a love song. So of course, we portrayed a very love scene in the video, and also we showed the video here in Canada, and what other special thing?
If you want, you can shout out the people involved. I don't know, like who the
Of course,
director was.
yeah.
And stuff.
I would like to give a shout out to Sid Visuals who directed the video, and also I want to give a shout out to my manager for being there throughout the day, and to my little sister who was just roaming about trying to fix things up, even though she doesn't know what to do, and to everybody else, to Nancy for she being the stylist of the day, and to everybody on the scene. Yeah.
It sounds like it was a
Takes
big.
a village.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
We're big. Like a lot of people were there that day to support, and I really appreciate that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's important. I mean, on my film too, my whole crew was my family and friends. So it's the same idea. It's like everybody's there, and most of them are not professionally trained or anything,
Yeah.
but they're all there to support.
To
and
support,
they,
yeah.
okay, this is going to be your job, and then you get it's a fun way to
cool,
do it.
yeah.
Though.
What's your film? What's the title of your film?
Oh, so the one I worked on most recently it's called Storage Room B. It's a horror movie about zombies. Yeah. So that one's not done yet.
She won't be watching.
Yeah, I'm editing that right now. And then the last one I did was a science fiction movie called Kessler Syndrome.
Okay.
And it was about an astronaut flying a spaceship through a dense debris field.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
I think
fun.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
Not the first one.
Yeah, that one's making its festival round right now.
Oh,
So it's been in a
okay.
few film festivals and stuff.
But you were
So-
traveling during the summer too, right?
Yeah, I went. In fact, last year I traveled a lot. I was touring the movie around. I was in Miami. I was in Atlanta. I was in Indianapolis. So I was in a bunch of cities, just
Wow.
touring it around. It's a lot of fun making movies.
Filmmaker life over here.
Filmmaker life, but yeah, it is fun when you have your friends and family
Of
on board
course.
helping.
That alone gives you the encouragement. You feel like, yes, someone is there to support you.
Absolutely.
So I think it's cool.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I want to continue along in my filmmaking career, but I hope I can always have people close to me and involved in some way, because it
I
adds a
will.
whole other level. There you go. Perfect. We'll have a collab.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
The makings of a Polly B video.
So what's next for Polly B?
So what next for Polly B right now is tour, because I want to go on tour so bad. Like, I want to reach out to a lot of people. I want people to know me more. So currently right now, I just want to go on tour. That's mine.
Awesome. So you guys keep watching for Polly B. She's coming to you live. So find her on social media. Let's hear it. Want to hear one more song?
Yes.
Let's hear one more song.
Okay, let's go for Sugar.
Polly B. Be Max.
It's crispy.
Hey, baby boy, you don't capture my heart. The way you do me, I've never felt this way before. I'll give you my love on a daily. On a daily. You tell me I go be your only sugar rush. Whenever I'm cold, you could be the one who could make me warm up. Give me love, oh baby. Be my one and only. And the way you love me totally, baby, I love you too. Give me love, oh baby. Be my one and only. And the way you love me totally, baby, I love you too. So say your love is my love. Me not gonna leave you forever. Yeah. Your love is my love. Me no go leave you forever. Superman, yeah. Superman.
Say your love is my love. Oh. I no go leave you forever. My love. Your love is my love. I say your love is my love. Oh. Yeah. I no go use you play. Yeah. Sugar rush, gunny, sugar rush. You did give me sugar rush, gunny, sugar rush, sugar rush. You did give me sugar rush, gunny. Me I no go use you play, cause this is not a two-way something. And you know I will fight for you, cause that gallant gone no be 2 days some. Other girls wanna come around, oh, but no, it's not allowed, oh. Cause you are the one for me, and I am the one for you. Fuck your ex, I beat the white that you think when you start to smell. Yeah, now you they give me ginger. I go fight for you, I go be a ninja. Oh yeah, strike a post, let me capture. This your figure 8 stature. Strike a post, let me capture. This your figure 8 stature. Hey!
Your love is my love. Me not gonna leave you forever.
Yeah. I say your love is my love. Oh, yeah. I don't go use you play. Yeah. Sugar rush, gunny, sugar rush. You did give me sugar rush, gunny, sugar rush. Sugar rush. You did give me sugar rush, gunny.
One lie, I no go lie. Me I get a plenty girls so they give me eye. If be only you, I go there with. Only you. Oh berry man, okwana mi da. Oh berry man, okwana mi da. Oh berry man, okwana mi da. Oh for me come more. Hey, I don't
say your love is my love. I don't go leave you forever. Yeah. Your love is my love. I don't go leave you forever.
Hey you, sexy. Listen up.
The right hit music mix. Crossway.
All right, and we are back. And that beautiful song was brought to you by Intercontinental Consulting Services for Immigration and Settlement in Canada. Find out how you can live, work, and study in Canada. Visit icscanadaimmigration.ca. Come to Canada. Immigrate, work, study, and visit. Intercontinental Consulting Services for Immigration and Settlement in Canada. Thank you. Cool song.
Thank you.
It was fun. I was
Now
dancing.
I get why it's one of your favorite songs.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just
Yeah.
so upbeat and uplifting. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Do you listen to Afropop music?
I do now.
Okay, you should
Hey.
do now. You should continue to do so because it's really cool.
That sounds
Trust
good.
me.
Find Pauly B online. PAULIB. Pauly B official on almost all the social media things.
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
Awesome.
Nice.
Right
And
there.
speaking of Facebook, it actually seems like we have a few people on right now who want a shout out.
Cool.
So of course we have Nisi, we have Greg, we have my mom Romina, we have Hector German, Mila Dennison. So my godmother from Ohio, she says, I love your music, Polly B.
Oh, thank you.
We have Jen from Cecile's line dance class.
Oh, hi.
Cecile's
line dancing class.
See you later. We have Josie, Holly Pie. Hey, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
And James Cruzette. And
Hello, James.
and of course Nisi. There's a whole bunch of people on here.
Thank you
She's
all for
always
tuning
there.
in.
Nisi is always there. Like, I'm right here.
Awesome. Yeah, Nisi's really cool.
Yeah, she's
Hi,
really
Nisi.
nice.
Shout out to Nisi.
And
Hi.
shout out to everyone that I missed. There's so many of you guys,
Yeah.
and I find that a lot of them have been continuously watching, which is great. Like,
Thank you all so much.
thank you guys for all the support. Maybe we'll get you in on here one day.
Yeah, we really appreciate all you guys tuning in and liking and sharing and sending messages and all that good stuff. We really appreciate you guys.
We love the love.
Yeah, and while you're there, please find us on all the social media accounts. You can like the Facebook page at the Sit Down Radio Show on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yep.
Sit Down Cross WAV on Twitter, and also
Scott made a mistake. No, I'm just kidding.
no, the Twitter has a character limit on the length of the names, so we could Sit Down Cross Wave. The E doesn't fit. Cross WAV. you know.
Excuses.
It's fine. You'll find us. But you know what? Get in touch. We actually really do want to have the audience
More engaged.
more engaged. You know, we
yes.
want to hear if you have questions for our guests, if you have questions for us, or you just want to say hello or say anything really.
Call us.
Get us in touch. Yeah, you can call us on the
You
hotline
can.
or use hashtag #SitDownCrossWave, and we're always looking for comments. We want to hear what you guys think of the show because we want to hear from you guys. We
Did
like
you guys notice our T-shirts?
Look at these.
You have to
Oh,
stay.
yeah. I didn't notice that.
You notice our new T-shirts
Yeah,
to
we just
go
got
with
these
the
from last
matching
show.
mugs?
Yeah, our matching mugs
Our
are here.
matching mugs.
Mugs are available as well, actually. If you go to teespring.com/thesitdownmug, you can get a mug.
And if you go onto our Instagram, we always ask, what's in the mug?
What is in the mug? Last week it was eggnog.
Everyone
that was
knew
fun.
that.
On
Everyone
the
knew it was
Christmas show,
eggnog.
We had eggnog.
Yes.
Today it's less mysterious.
It's champagne. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Oh, so now we only have one segment left here on the show, and it's a segment that I forgot to do last week.
It's okay.
But,
You're forgiven.
What that is so for people who don't know, our show has a fairly large Filipino audience, and but there are many Filipinos, myself included, who are born or perhaps grew up in the Western world, and so I didn't grow up speaking the Filipino language,
I did.
which is Tagalog. So I don't speak. So there are a lot of people of Filipino heritage or ethnicity who don't speak Tagalog in the Western world. But I wish I did, and so I thought let's have this segment where we're gonna learn how to speak Tagalog.
With Scott Dion Brown.
Yeah, so it's called Learn Tagalog with Scott Dion Brown. So what we do is every week we learn a phrase.
Okay.
One phrase. So we're going to learn it today. And the phrase we're going to learn today, I thought it would be fitting because of last week we were talking about Christmas and favorite Christmas movies. And my favorite has always been It's a Wonderful Life. I love that movie, and I went on a anyway, you can listen to last week's episode. Favorite Christmas movie. But so I thought, why don't we learn how to say It's a Wonderful Life in Tagalog?
So Scott, ready?
Yeah.
Magandang.
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 Yep.
Magandang.
Magandang.
Gang. Yeah, magandang.
Buhay.
Magandang.
Buhay.
Magandang buhay.
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 Okay.
Magandang buhay.
Buhay.
Oh, magandang buhay.
It's a Wonderful Life, everybody. The greatest Christmas
Magandang
movie
buhay.
ever made. Magandang
Buhay.
Nice.
Oh,
Look at that.
I love that.
One week at a time, we are slowly becoming fluent in Tagalog. Just keep tuning in, and you will be too.
So if you guys have any suggestions on what we should be teaching
Yeah.
Scott, leave a comment below. Send us a message on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and we will make sure he learns it.
Yes. Yeah. Send us your phrases. Hashtag sit down crosswave And we will find
Hashtag
it.
learning Tagalog with
With
Scott
Scott
Dion
Dion
Brown.
Brown. Whatever. Just add us on whatever and we'll find it. I want to hear
We
what you
will
guys
find
suggest.
these questions.
But this was a fun episode.
It was. I can't believe the year is already over.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Like, when did we start this year? Like, I kept asking my dad, like, when do we start 2018?
I know.
It
And we
just
already-
started.
Yep.
It just, today's the last. What?
I know for the first few months, anytime I have to fill out any forms, I'm going to write the wrong year. I'm sure of it.
No, you know, it's funny.
Let's
So
do
at
that.
work, I'm already planning. So I'm an event planner. So we're already planning 2019. So I'm already writing 2019. I'm like, oh, it's 2018 still.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ahead of the
It'll take me about 6 months. 6 months or so. I'll
6
start writing.
months?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to
6
adjust as
days.
fast as I can. But anyway, let's do our New Year's countdown. Let's do our
Yes.
countdown.
Are you guys ready for
Okay.
the countdown?
So we have. So how does it work? So we got a thing of
seconds.
coins and candy.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Like
Okay.
do it in 10 seconds. You mean?
You pick.
Okay. And I've got this item here, and I've got this. So you guys can replay this at midnight tonight, or sorry, tomorrow
I
night.
don't
I
have
hope I don't
mine.
break anything.
Mine's not working anymore.
We are not-
You gotta have that?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
All right.
You keep it.
Okay.
Happy New Year, everybody.
10,
Magandang buhay!
9,
Magandang
8, 7,
buhay!
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1!
Happy Happy New
Magandang
Year.
buhay!
Magandang buhay, everybody. It's a wonderful life. Magandang buhay. Oh, and by the way,
Happy New Year.
and Jennifer C is here. If you guys didn't notice that, title sponsor Jennifer C. Hi. Hi. Oh, so
The best for 2019, everybody.
yep, 2019. We're gonna see you
Wishing
then.
all the best.
And so,
That's sweet.
Whee!
and our apologies
like
to
to
whoever
see
has
it.
to clean up all this confetti in the studio.
Not it.
I
Not
got
Sorry.
information there.
As long as there's coins, I'm gonna pick it.
It's sweets and coins, so I guess I'll
And
pick it up.
remember to party hard, but party responsibly.
Arrive alive. Don't
Yes.
drink and drive. And
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. Polly, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed myself here. I don't want to go, but I have to go. I
right.
really enjoyed
We don't want to
myself.
go, but we have to
Yeah,
go.
we'll have you back for sure sometime in the new year.
Okay, I'll be so glad.
All right, guys. Thanks all for watching. I'm
Happy
Scott
New Year.
Dion Brown.
It's Regina Lena.
We'll see you guys next year.
Bye! Maganda buhay!
Feel the rush. Your adrenaline audio. Crosswave. The right hit music mix. That's it for today, folks. To sit down with Scott Dion Brown. If you think 60 minutes is not enough, well, you better catch us again next week, because it is not just about music or pure talk. It's your weekend pastime. And witness the next worthy of your time episode of the program right